Boker Tov, good morning. It's actually Thursday evening, and I'm at the Ben Gurion Airport, ready to fly back to New York. But I wanted to post my drasha for this Shabbat, Parshat Tetzaveh. And as you might have listened to my shiur, my daily dose of Torah earlier this week, I spoke about an Netziv, and that I shared about that idea about what a Chacham Lev was. A Chacham Lev being someone who's not just a smart person, but someone who is imbued with some type of spiritual capacity and desire. And the Chachmei Lev were the ones who helped infuse that into the garments of the Kohen and the Kohen Gadol, which Aharon would wear, and he could feel what went into it. I'm sharing this with you again because Susie and I had the great pleasure last evening taking out over a dozen kids from the community, mostly from our shul, some others from White Plains. Actually, 14. No, how many were there? I think 11 kids were with us, and I looked around. We looked around, and I shared the Netziv. And I spoke to them about what they were infusing in their own growth over this year, and what they would then be able to feel and take out with them, and all the different programs that they're on. And then Susie picked up on it and shared her own perspective on the same teaching, and took a moment to reflect on what parenting is, right? And that they should understand what it is that their parents have tried to infuse with them, and your children in a writ large for the whole congregation, a love of Judaism, a love of the Jewish people, a love of the land of Israel, a love of the Torah, and they should comprehend and understand that who they are. And I was really so impressed with everyone who I sat around and ate burgers with, just to see how they've grown up just over this year. But who they are is very much the result of what their parents have helped infuse in them. And you should never, all of you who are listening, should never sell yourself short. And who our children will become ultimately will be who they make of themselves. But you are helping imbue them with something special, with your love of the things that you hold special, and they will have an impact, whatever the course they will take in life. It is what you and your chachmat lev, your passion, your God-fearingness, your love of God, your love of the things that we value, which will absolutely be a part of who they become. And so, as we read Parshat Tetzaveh, think about all the young men and women who I saw in Yerushalayim, and you see around the shul or around the schools your children attend, or in other ways in the community. And appreciate just how many people are, each one of us are Chachmei Lev, and the beautiful embroidered garments that are created of our next generation are in many ways thanks to what we've infused them with. Wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom.